Ho Chi Minh 2024. How much does it cost to live here? All right, first let me tell you about where I live. This is a place called Vinhomes Central Park. It's about an hour outside of District 1, the main center of Ho Chi Minh. It's about 50 buildings. It's got about 200 villas, brand new, modern, beautiful, furnished apartments. You can also get unfurnished if that's your choice. But for a foreigner, it's great to have furnished. The styles range from not so good to okay to really, really good. Nice quality, everything, top to bottom. They usually come with kitchenware. Sometimes you have to buy a little bit of something to live there, but you can get a 1-year contract for an incredible price. So beautiful parks, beautiful places to walk. There's about 15 large swimming pools to choose from. Tennis courts, volleyball courts, badminton courts, popular here, and basketball courts. So Vietnamese people are quite active. It's also an absolutely great place to walk. There's some good gyms nearby, many actually. They're not great, huge, big gyms, and they're not particularly cheap for Vietnam, considering everything else is so cheap, including coffee, which is the best coffee in the world. This is Highlands. They're basically their Starbucks of Vietnam. Delicious. There's so many different types of coffee you can get. This one, be very careful. It is the tequila of coffee. It is good, but so strong. Be careful. Okay, we also have Starbucks here. In the 50 buildings, you have stores everywhere. The coffee shops you just saw. Here's some parks, places. There's my girlfriend. We're walking around in the morning or the afternoon. And lots of kids' playgrounds because there's a lot of kids in this area, in Vietnam in general. The country has 100 million people. It's the 15th or 16th biggest country in the world. So a lot of really cute kids running around and very sweet. And here you can see the park. They're redoing it now, putting in a water park. They got a big river that runs by here, and kind of an amusement park also, which is great. You can just walk to. Beautiful koi fish ponds. It's absolutely incredible. I don't know any place in America that has something even close to as nice as this. And for the price, you're not going to believe it. All right, so I don't know what this is. It's something from China. They burn stuff in there for, I don't know the reason. If you know, tell me. I don't know. I didn't quite understand. So anyway, food. The food is famous because it's really good. And of course, Anthony Bourdain really pushed it on his channel. I think he said it was his favorite place for food. So anyway, you've got all kinds of Vietnamese food to choose from. They have lots of vegetables and fruits in their diet. This is at a little cafe I ate at. Some fresh fruit on a salad for breakfast. They have the banh mi sandwiches. It's their baguette. It's quite famous. Bún bò Huế is a soup dish. Very delicious. I always ate it every morning for about 6 months. Now I'm a little sick of it. Japanese food outside. This is inside the mall. They just opened a brand new mall here in September of 24. So this is sushi. I mean, sushi, of course, is going to cost a little more. You're probably looking at about $7 to $10 per person without alcohol. This is a Thai restaurant near my apartment. And very, very good food. It's not the same as Thailand, of course, but it's still good. This is really, really good. This is, interestingly enough, Korean barbecue. Apparently they don't have it in Korea, but it's delicious. Or it's not popular in Korea. A little American restaurant with some salmon. You can get some seafood, sushi, and steak. Bún đảo mắm tôm. I dare you to eat that. If you can eat that, you're at least 50% Vietnamese. Monaco Bistro is out of Malaysia. It's basically American food. It's pretty good food. A lot of fried rice, French fries, hamburgers, some good barbecue chicken. Loteria next door, that's the McDonald's of Australia. Here's McDonald's of America, just opened at the mall. It's kind of nice to have sometimes. I don't know how long they'll stay in business. They're not doing well in Vietnam. This is mi wang, which is delicious at a local restaurant. Vietnamese love sweet goods, and it's not as sweet by any means. They use way less sugar, which I actually like, but delicious. This is the best desserts I've ever had in my life. I had a student take me there. We tried 8 different desserts and just had a bite or two of everything. Unbelievably tasty. I'm not sure where this is out of, actually. This may be French, but it's delicious. This is some homemade meals that my girlfriend cooks for me. You can see here we got some fish and rice, soup, shrimp with some bok choy, some sweet potato soup, I think. And once in a while she'll cook me a hamburger and hot dog meal with a baked potato. And all the buildings have 7-Elevens, GS25 convenience stores where you can go down. They have much healthier choices. Not super healthy, but much better than America. You can pay bills at a lot of these places if you need to. But it's so convenient. Some of them are 24/7, so no matter when you need something, they also have, some of them have pharmacies inside, I know, which is handy sometimes. They have a little bit bigger supermarkets also located around Vinhomes here at Grand Park. This is District 9, or Thu Duc, which is close to the closer to the ocean side of Ho Chi Minh. Seafood restaurant, you can order, they'll deliver it to you. Delivery is really big here. They've got an app called Grab. You can take your laundry to get done. You're looking at about $2, $3, $4 to get 2 loads of laundry done. If you have to iron or something like that, okay, it's going to be a little more, but really cheap, and they deliver also and pick up. Pharmacies are great here. They're a little more lenient. You can tell them what's wrong with you, and they can sort of prescribe. If it's nothing serious, they'll prescribe or give you medicine that's over the counter here, but not in the States. Of course, something serious, you don't want to go there, but a lot of knick-knack stuff they can take care of for you. Here's the new mall. It's got all the modern amenities of a mall. It's a nice mall. It's not super nice, but it has 2 really great things. It's got a great furniture store where if you want to go buy stuff for the houseware store. Good quality, both of them, I believe, from Japan. And they also have a big supermarket that's opening up here in October of 2024. So you can go and get a lot of different choices there of food. Trà Sữa, which is milk tea, is super big here. They're all over. The Vietnamese women absolutely love milk tea. And this is something similar to milk tea. It's a sweet soup kind of dessert. They've got schools for 6 to 18-year-olds, all 3 levels. Private school, your kids can learn in English. If you're foreign, I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember what the cost is now for tuition, but it's about $185 million for a year, I believe, which you can do the math, I think is around $7,000, maybe $8,000 a year for private school here. They're really gearing up in Vietnam for electric vehicles. VinFast, their car company, is 100% electric vehicles now. And this is the same company that makes the vehicles, makes these giant apartment complexes. And that's a Vinhomes bus, electric, brand new, super comfortable. Can take you to District 1 in about an hour on the express one. And there's also local ones that go just around Vinhomes. So if you want to go down to District 1, you can see here, that's where it's going to be more lively. You're going to find a lot more restaurant choices and much more lively if you want to go. This is not a place for going and drinking, going out. This is a family location, very quiet, peaceful, which I like. District 1 is for fun and going down and partying, hanging out. And there's a lot of lights and craziness down there. When you come home, you got to place monthly parking here. You're going to end up paying about $5 for a month to park here for your motorcycle. So that gives you an idea of Vietnam. Some of the costs are just crazy compared to America. They've got all kinds of banks here. It's not so easy to open an account if you're a tourist, for sure. I think it's almost impossible. But or a long-term border run person where you run for your visa every 3 months or so forth, you're not going to get a bank account here probably. Although they do have some international banks that you can open up in your country and use here. HSBC, I think. This is inside the apartments. Let me give you the lowdown on the price. So there you go. You got studios, 1 bedrooms. These are very nice. The mattresses are thin. They're definitely firm, although you can get softer ones if you need it, or put toppers on there. Very nice. They do not have ovens, I would say, if you're a big baker. But you've got all sorts of choices. 50,000 apartments, 50,000 different designs. So you can find colors you like and places you like, and it's quite easy to get hooked up here. So there you go. Those prices are pretty amazing if you compare them, especially I'm from Seattle, so it's extremely cheap. But you can also get unfurnished, which is less. And then remember that if you're going to come here for a short stay and you're going to Airbnb it, be careful. I'll make another video on that. And but with the Airbnbs, make sure you've got lots of reviews, and they're going to be about double the price of a year lease. Okay, so any questions about Vietnam? Put them in the comments.